Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Ahmad Syamil bin Jalil and our group member is Syamil Aiman bin Fendi and Muhammad Afiq Luqman bin Jasri. Okay, today our group would like to present the daily time management during online learning for KPM-IM student. First of all, to do the assignment, we must use the sampling technique and our group use cluster sampling method to get sample from 30 respondents from the population of KPM-IM student. In cluster sampling, the target population is first divided into subpopulation or cluster. Then a random sample of cluster is selected based on a probability sampling technique such as simple random sampling. Based on the sampling method, we divided the population of KPIM students into the course. We have the 4 courses like Diploma in Accounting, DIA, DEC, DCN and DCD. After we divided population into the subpopulation by course, we choose the course using the lucky draw to make a sample. And if you can see, we get the DIA student to make a sample. For the data collection method, we use the survey method and we use the poster questionnaire. Okay, in the poster questionnaire, we ask the 5 questions, which is 2 qualitative questions and 3 quantitative questions. For the qualitative question, we have 2. First, what are you doing during your free time after online learning? And second, what stage of preparation did you do before the online class? And for the 3 quantitative data, first, how much free time do you have to do something else after online learning session? And second, how much time for you to do revision in a week? And lastly, how much time students sleep per day? For the class number 1, we have the pie chart. So based on the pie chart, most of KPIM students scroll social media like Facebook and Instagram during free time after online learning because during the COVID-19 pandemic, the government restricted activity in public places such as shopping mall and restaurant, so students should always be at home. After that, for the lowest activity is play sport. This is because when students study at home, they don't have any equipment to play sport and don't have a special place to play compared to when they are in college, which has sport equipment and a field to play. Other than playing sport and school social media, the KPIM student also sleep and playing games. Okay. For the second data, we have a bar chart, and based on the survey from respondents, most of KPIM students made their preparation 5 minutes before online class. With this preparation, students will be late to enter in online class because the 5 minutes is not enough time to make a preparation. Other than that, some of students wake up early morning before online class. When students wake up early in the morning, they can review in advance the topic that will be taught in class. So students will have more fun to learn and be active in online class. The lowest type of preparation is making a schedule. It's happened because students only use the class schedule provided by the college and they do not have their own daily schedule. If students do not have their own daily schedule, they cannot divide their time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syamil Aiman. Now I would like to talk about question 3. The question is, how much free time do you have to do something else after online learning session? The title of the graph is the free time students have to do something else after online learning. The x-axis is hours and the y-axis is number of students. As we can see in question 3, most students have the free time to do something else about 3 to 4 hours each day after an online learning. This means they have not enough time to do something that will make they have to spend time more than that. As for example, hang out with friends. Meanwhile, for the lowest data is about 5 to 6 hours, which is only 6 students. Okay, based on the mean of the data that we have compared, is to say that for question 3, that on average student have free time to do something else after online learning classes is about 3.3 hours each day. This shows that students have not much time to do other activities like hang out with friends, eating at a restaurant with family, and others. The shape of distribution is symmetrical because mode equal to median equal to mean. Next, I would like to talk about question 4. The question is, how much time for you to do revision in a week? The title of the graph is the duration students do revision per week. The x-axis is hours and the y-axis is cumulative frequency. Based on the OGIF, we can see that the highest data for students to do revision in a week is 3 to 4 hours, which are 14 students. This means they did not have enough time to do any revision because they had to use their time left to do their routine, which is house chore, eating, sleeping, and others. So this is showing that students woke up at 7 in the morning, rushing to attend online classes at 8 o'clock and ended our online class at 4:30 in the evening. Some students which can manage their time very well will not have any problem, but students who can't manage their time will lose their eating time and family bonding time. Okay, based on the mean of the data that we have compute, it is to say that for question 5, that on average students like to spend for about 3.1 hours to revision each week. This shows that students not take too much time to do revision in a week because they more like to do something else like play video game, watching television, and others.
Based on the frequency polygon, we can see that the highest data for how much time students sleep per day is 7 to 8 hours with the total frequency of 14 students. Meanwhile, the lowest data for the graph is 5 to 6 hours with the total frequency of 4 students. So as we can see, most students takes their sleep for a longer time for every night. This shows us that more students would like to get their sleep earlier to get more time for sleep. Full-time student sleep per day is about 8.03, while the mode for the question is 8.17. Last but not least, the median for the total time student sleep per day is 8.07, and this shows us that more student gets to sleep earlier. Based on the frequency polygon graph, the shape of the distribution is positively skewed. So as the conclusion, based on the outcome survey, each student has their own daily time management. Based on our survey, it shows that not 100% of students has good daily time management during online learning. This can be proven when students have free time after class online. They will play games, sleep, and scroll the media social. If students are good at managing their time, they will do the work given by their lecturer. If students are not good at managing their daily time, many bad effects they will get. For example, a lot of work is delayed, students' academic performance will decline and drop, and last, not get enough sleep. Therefore, students should make their own daily schedule to match their time so that their learning process at home is more orderly. Lastly, according to this survey, our opinion is the daily time management of students is more effective when learn face-to-face at college compared to learn in online class. So thank you.